Morning. So, day 7 on 30 days of life engineering. Rest and invest is the last section on my growth cycle. So, it starts off with open, we go to align, we go to systems, we go to action, we go to reward, and then we go to this rest and invest. It's the last thing. It's often the thing that we miss when we're moving forward in life, which is why investing in someone like a coach, it makes you sit and stop and rest and review and invest is the title. And I thought I'd do that because it's the 7th day, first week of me doing this daily videos, and I thought I'd review a little bit of where I'm at with it. So a couple of things that have gone well is I have kept it up, even though some days I've done it late and some of them are frankly shit. I've kept it up with momentum, which has been good. But there's been things that have come up since. So so pushing, demonstrating. So sorry, I've made some notes here. I haven't missed a day. I've found some variety. So I quite like the idea in reviewing that I do it in different places. But I think I've found one is the morning times best, because of an evening I always feel like I'm getting on my back foot and then you're losing light. So the morning time's probably a good time for me to be doing the videos. And I like being out. I don't know why. I've taken my gimbal in to do videos indoors, but I haven't really felt it. I like being out in the van, and I think maybe one of the things I might step into is trying to actually go to a few more places and do it more on location. Like I'm down at the harbour at the moment, so I can sort of see the tide come in and the sun's coming up, and maybe go to those places, or just maybe just do it in the van. But I think being up in the morning and out is some of the things that I've done. I also quite like the idea of making myself laugh and trying to add a little bit of humour to it. The topics, you're sticking with certain topics. So I can talk about the fault log and all of the items on there. If I'm honest, some of those things, they just bore me because I go through this all day long. So what I usually find is whatever subject resonates with me. Like today, I thought it was good to review and sort of invest in like how I'm going to move forward and do these, because one of the things also is it's good for me to keep up with momentum. Same as my 5k. I'm actually knackered because I'm running my 5k all the time now, and making sure it's of value. So these videos, I beat myself up because I'm watching a lot of well-polished YouTubers that are off-grid or van life, and they edit and they put a lot into their video content, and then I come back and rewatch mine and I'm like, it's just me sat in the van talking. But it is where I am with it. I am quite happy that I'm not editing and that I'm just doing a video. I think the 30 days I won't be doing any editing, although there are some times I think I could show some images that I'm talking about. I could maybe cut out some of the stuff when I'm mumbling. But the idea for the 30 days is I'm just going to keep it as simple as possible and keep up with the habit of it. So LinkedIn is what I'm sharing it with as well. I'm doing this for a few reasons, and sometimes it's good to remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. Like my 5k a day, like sometimes it's like I don't want to do it, and I have to remind myself that I'm just establishing good habits. The videos is a few things why I'm doing the videos. One is I actually think the process, like writing, it's good to practice talking about what it is you're doing. It's good to practice communicating. So I think the art of me sitting on these videos and talking about them is good practice. I also quite like the art of doing more public speaking and adding some comedy into it. And I think doing the videos and maybe practicing more with YouTube, being more of a YouTube creator, can help me get used to just practicing and formulating and speaking. The other reason is it's also hopefully going to establish some traffic for people that are on LinkedIn to follow me, and people that I meet at networking to follow me, and to talk about what I do, potentially as a marketing lead, and bringing people across to come and invest in coaching. Yeah, and I think also, as I'm writing the book, it's quite good a place to reflect on some of the subjects that I've been writing about, and then verbalise them. Because sometimes when you talk about stuff, things come up that you can go back and review. So I think it's a bit like sort of gold digging, really, like gold sieving, just sieving through the stuff that I've got in terms of content, and just trying to sieve through and get it out there. So yeah, so the idea of review and invest is to take a bit of time. What are you doing well? What could you do better? That was something that a trainer used to say to us on some workshops I've done before. What went well, and what could you do better? And just to take time and stop at, your health program, your marketing program, your finances, your relationships with your wife, your relationships with your kids, your relationships with your friends, and sort of review and maybe invest in and what and how you can move forward. So I'm going to keep up with the videos. I'm going to try and do them in the mornings, try and add a bit of humour into it. Might have a shave, might not. Thought about investing in a Osmo Pocket Pro, so it's a bit easier to do videos, but I don't think I need to do that yet. I think I just need to crack on and keep posting. So yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.